it was just not worth the paper it's written on. It was a whitewash from start to beginning. The whole report was desanitised, it was dehumanised, it was made to appear that the blame for the abuse was spread throughout the whole of Scottish professional football. Now, whereas there are instances that there were events and abuse taking place in other clubs, there is only one club who are so prominent in all of this, with the amount of convictions within that club, the amount of alleged paedophiles within that club, and the number of victims who have come forward from that club. And yet that club's name, as far as we are concerned, was deliberately sanitised within that report.
Right, but that wasn't the only thing that was sanitised within that report, was it? I mean, one of the things you said to me, which I thought was astonishing, and that was a highly respected member of the armed forces gave information about cross-border trafficking abuse, about children being taken from Celtic to Barry Bennell. If anybody remembers, he's been convicted on multiple charges of child sexual abuse. And that testimony was omitted from the report, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. And it was shocking. And although I didn't know the individual personally, I had spoken to him on several occasions, and he was astounded that his evidence wasn't used. He was made aware that the evidence would not be used just days before the report was issued. Now, that gentleman had, up until then, been a major force in the group that has now evolved to investigate the goings on at Celtic and other clubs.
Spotlight.
Yeah, Spotlight, particularly Spotlight. They've done an amazing job. Spotlight.
Amazing.
And the evidence that we've uncovered in the last 2 years is enormous, and it all points to one thing. Now, what we're more concerned about is that evidence has been there. It's been in the public domain for 50 years, and yet no one has found it up until now. Now, the gentleman who gave that testimony, he has since just went back into the background. He has lost all faith in the system to get him justice. He was a remarkable man. He fought tooth and nail, and now he has decided, I don't see the point in this.